was heavier than my breath. Walls closing in on every thought I had. I tried to pray, but words fell silent, like they were afraid to rise. Memories whispered what fear taught me. Regret sat quiet beside my bed. I wondered if heaven still knew my name, or if I wandered too far again. The clock kept ticking like a reminder of all the battles I never won. My heart felt tired, my soul felt empty, like the light had already gone. But in the dark where hope feels fragile, I heard a sound I couldn't explain. Not thunder, not fire, not shouting, yeah. Just mercy calling my name. When God met me in the dark, He didn't ask where I'd been. He didn't count my failures. He just pulled me close again. In the silence of my broken heart, His love found every scar. God met me in the dark. I found out who He really is. I thought His voice would come with judgment, with questions sharp like falling stones. But grace arrived like a gentle river, washing over tattered bones. He saw the fear I tried to hide, the shame I never said out loud, every tear I tried to swallow fell safely on holy ground. I realized the dark wasn't empty. It was where He waits the most. Not in my strength, not in my answers, but where I needed Him close. The night didn't scare Him away. My doubts didn't make Him leave. He stayed right there in the shadows, taught my heart how to breathe. When God met me in the dark, He didn't turn His face. He held the parts I couldn't fix and filled the empty space. In the silence of my broken heart, His truth became my spark. When God met me in the dark, He showed me light was there all along. I was never alone, even when I felt unseen. The dark was just a place where His mercy found me. No running, no hiding, no pretending, just grace, just truth, just peace. Now when the night comes calling, I don't fear it like before. I know the dark is just a doorway to the God I trust once more. If my faith grows tight and weak, if my prayers fall apart, I remember how He found me right there in the dark. My soul still aches, my scars remain, but hope as I learned my name, because the night that tried to break me became the place I changed. When God met me in the dark, He gave my soul new sight. He turned my fear into a song and my sorrow into light. If you're lost inside the night and your heart feels torn apart, just wait. God still meets His children in the dark. When the noise finally faded, when the world stopped shouting, and my heart had nowhere left to hide, I sat alone with my thoughts, listening to the weight of my breathing, feeling every memory that I tried so hard to bury. The silence wasn't empty, it was heavy, full of questions, full of wounds that never healed. I wanted answers, but all I had were tears falling slowly into the dark. And in that quiet place, I realized something was moving, not away from me, but closer. When the silence started speaking, I heard your mercy call my name. In the stillness of the night, you walked gently through my pain. I thought you left me broken, but you were closer than my fear. When the silence started speaking, I found you standing here. I remembered all the prayers I whispered without faith, all the nights I stayed awake, wondering if you still listen. People said be strong, but strength felt far away. So I sat with my weakness and let the silence stay. It wrapped around my soul, not like judgment, but like a waiting room where healing begins. Every breath became a prayer, every tear a word I couldn't speak out loud. And somehow, without thunder, without fire, your presence filled the room. When the silence started speaking, I felt your hand upon my heart. You didn't rush my healing, you met me where I was. I thought thought you only spoke in power, but you whispered truth to me. When the silence started speaking, you set my spirit free. You were never absent, you were never late. You were waiting for me to stop running and finally listen. Now the silence feels different, no longer a prison, but a sanctuary. I don't fear the quiet anymore, because I know you live there too. In the pauses, in the unanswered questions, in the slow moments of becoming whole. You taught me that faith doesn't always shout. Sometimes it breathes, sometimes it waits, sometimes it listens. And in that listening, my soul began to heal. When the silence started speaking, hope was born inside my chest. You turned my darkest hours into a place of rest. Started speaking, I heard you loud and clear. There are moments when silence becomes my teacher, when words fall short and prayers feel unfinished. I sit alone with my thoughts, listening to the sound of my own breathing, wondering if heaven is quiet, or simply listening deeper than I can hear. The world keeps moving, but my soul stays still, waiting for something I can't name, hoping for a sign I don't deserve. And in that stillness, where nothing happens on the outside, something begins to shift inside me. When silence teaches me to trust, I learn you're closer than my fear. When I can't feel your presence, I still know you're here. Even when my voice won't rise and my faith feels small and weak, in the silence of my waiting, you are quietly speaking to me. I remember nights when answers came quickly, faith fell out and hope burned bright. Now I walk slower with questions in my hands and scars in my heart I never planned to carry. People say be strong, but strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it kneels, sometimes it stays, sometimes it trusts without understanding why. And here I am again, learning that silence is not absence, it's another language of love. When silence teaches me to trust, I stop fighting what I can't control. I lay my doubts before your feet and let you hold my soul. Even when the night feels long and answers seem so far from me, in the silence of my waiting, you are shaping what I'll be. I used to think silence meant your lips. Now I know it means you're working deeper than sound. Something grows in the quiet, something strong and unseen. My faith learns to breathe slower. My heart learns what peace really means. Not the kind that ends a storm, but the kind that stands inside it. Not the kind that explains the pain, but the kind that stays through it. I don't need all the answers anymore. I just need to know that you are who you say you are. And in this stillness, the truth is enough. When silence teaches me to trust, I rest where I once ran away. I don't need to hear you loudly to believe you're here to stay. Even when the night holds tight and I can't see what's ahead of me, in the silence of my waiting, you are faithfully carrying me. So I will wait, I will listen, I will trust. There are moments when silence becomes my teacher, when words fall short and prayers feel unfinished. I sit alone with my thoughts, listening to the sound of my own breathing, wondering if heaven is quiet or simply listening deeper than I can hear. The world keeps moving, but my soul stays still, waiting for something I can't name, hoping for a sign I don't deserve. And in that stillness, when nothing happens on the outside, something begins to shift inside me. When silence teaches me to trust, I learn you're closer than my fear. When I can't feel your presence, I still know you're here. Even when my voice won't rise and my faith feels small and weak, in the silence of my waiting, you are quietly speaking to me. I remember nights when answers came quickly, when when faith felt loud and hope burned bright. Now I walk slower with questions in my hands and scars in my heart I never planned to carry. People say be strong, but strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it kneels, sometimes it stays, sometimes it trusts without understanding why. And here I am again, learning that silence is not absence. It's another language of love. When silence teaches me to trust, I stop fighting what I can't control. I lay my doubts before your feet and let you hold my soul. Even when the night feels long and answers seem so far from me, in the silence of my waiting, you are shaping what I'll be. I used to think silence meant you left. Now I know it means you're working deeper than sound. Something grows in the quiet, something strong and unseen. My faith learns to breathe slower. My heart learns what peace really means. Not the kind that ends a storm, but the kind that stands inside it. Not the kind that explains the pain, but the kind that stays through it. I don't need all the answers anymore. I just need to know that you are who you say you are. And in this stillness, that truth is enough. When silence teaches me to trust, I'll rest where I once ran away. I don't need to hear you loudly to believe you're here to stay. Even when the night holds tight and I can't see what's ahead of me, in the silence of my waiting, you are faithfully carrying me. So I will wait, I will listen, I will trust. Refuse to rise, when my lips stay closed, but my heart is loud inside. The room is still, the clock moves slow, and every sound feels far away. I silence grows heavy, thick like midnight air, and I wonder if you hear me when I don't speak at all. But something deep within me starts leaning toward you, as if silence itself knows a way to pray. When silence becomes prayer, you hear my soul breathe. When I don't have the word, you still understand me. In the quiet of my broken heart, you already there. When silence becomes prayer, heaven draws near. I remember all the nights I tried to explain myself, all the prayers I forced just to feel less alone. But tonight I'm empty, no speeches, no performance, just a soul sitting still in front of God. And somehow this stillness feels more honest than all the things I ever said. My breath slows down, my shoulders fall, and for the first time in a while, I'm not pretending to be strong. I'm just here, and you are here, and that is enough. When silence becomes prayer, you listen without judgment. You read the tears in my chest. You feel every movement. I don't need to raise my voice or try to be prepared. When silence becomes prayer, you meet me there. I don't need to explain what you already know. I don't need to shout to be heard by God. Sometimes faith is just staying still and trusting that you are listening. The silence doesn't feel empty anymore. It feels filled with mercy, with patience, with a presence that doesn't rush me. You sit with me in the quiet, not fixing everything, not pushing me forward, just reminding me that I'm not abandoned. And slowly my heart learns something new, that prayer isn't always speaking, and faith isn't always loud. Sometimes the deepest worship is staying quiet and letting God stay close. When silence becomes prayer, you hold what I can't say. You turn my quiet surrender into strength for another day. I don't need perfect words or answers in the air. When silence becomes prayer, God is there. Comes a moment when the hands grow tired of holding what was never meant to stay. I fought the silence, argued with the night, tried to keep my fear at bay. But the weight of every question presses deeper than before, and my strength runs thin on this cold, empty floor. I breathe slow, close my eyes, feel the tremble in my chest. Lord, I don't have answers, only trust left in this mess. When I let go in the dark, you are already there. When my heart falls apart, you hold every tear. I release what I can't control into your faithful hands. When I let go in the dark, that's when I finally stand. I've learned the hard way that control is a fragile thing. It shatters quick when the night takes aim. I built my walls with reason, with effort and with pride, but none of them could hold the storm inside. So I lay my worries down, every doubt, every fear, every prayer I never finished, every silent tear. I don't need to see tomorrow, I don't need to know the plan, I just need to feel your presence where I am. When I let go in the dark, you are already there. When my heart falls apart, you hold every tear. I release what I can't control into your faithful hands. When I let go in the dark, that's when I finally stand. I don't surrender because I'm weak, I surrender because you are strong. I don't let go because I've lost, I let go because I'm finally home. There's a quiet strength that rises when I stop running, a steady peace when I stop pretending. The night doesn't feel so heavy now, the shadows lose their grip. I feel you breathing